and welcome to this video tutorial on flow of charge. Concept of electric potential is important for understanding the flow of charges in a conductor. Consider two identical metallic spheres P and N carrying equal amount of positive and negative charges as shown in this figure. Now we want to take a positive charge from point B to point A. We already know that unlike charges attract each other and like charges repel each other. So this positive charge is attracted by the negatively charged sphere N and is repelled by the positively charged sphere P. Here our goal is to move this positive charge from point B to point A. So to move the charge towards point A, you would have to apply the force on this charge towards the left. This is because this positive charge is repelled by the sphere P. Now you might remember this from class 9 physics that work is said to be done when a force produces motion. Here also, the force you are applying on this positive charge towards left results in the motion of charge towards the left. Since force applied on the charge displaces it in the direction of application of force, the work done on this charge is positive. Hence, the potential difference VA minus VB between the points A and B is positive. And from this, we can conclude that potential at point A, which is VA, is greater than potential at point P, which is VB. Now, as you move towards P, the work done increases. So, the potential also increases. Now here, work done increases because positive charge on P is opposing the motion of charge towards point A. Again, if you move towards N, the potential decreases. Why does this happen? Think yourself. Hit the pause button and write the reason behind it in comment sections given below. Now here we can see that potential of sphere P is greater than that of sphere N. In general, potential of a positively charged body is taken as higher than that of a negatively charged body. Now a question arises, what happens when a free to move charge is placed between these two spheres? In such case, a positive charge will move towards the negatively charged sphere and a negative charge will move towards the positively charged sphere. Or we can say that a free positive charge will move towards the lower potential and a free negative charge will move towards the higher potential. Let us now connect these two metal spheres by a metallic wire as shown in this figure. After the connection is being made, electrons from negatively charged sphere, which is at lower potential, will begin to flow towards positively charged sphere, which is at higher potential. Again, a question arises, how long does this flow of charges take place? Can this go on infinitely? The answer is no. Flow of charge will not take place infinitely in this arrangement. Eventually, the flow of electrons will balance out the amount of charges on both the spheres. This means that at this point, both the spheres have equal amount of charges on them and both of them are at same potential. And this is the point where the flow of electrons stops. So we can say that the potential difference causes the charges to flow. Hence, as long as there is a potential difference between two ends of a conductor, charges will flow in the conductor. So now you know what makes charges flow in a conductor. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. For more notes and study material, please visit our website physicsatlas.com.